Because I think he has gained support by promoting fear, pointing out boundaries and divides between people instead of focusing on what joins all Americans together, which is kind of what the whole country has been built upon for the past, I don't know, 300 years, whatever it's been.
He just always has just like a really mean look on his face. Did you notice how just like it's just so much hate, just like, come on, there's no good thoughts happening in this face. His hair is really ugly.
I don't like his hair.
He looks like a person who doesn't know how to shake a hand. He'd probably give you his like limp hand to you and be like, kiss it or something.
I also think Donald Trump would be a bad president because he just doesn't know how to get a tan. Like, self-tanner doesn't work.
Because Donald Trump doesn't play well with others. When you are the leader of a country, internationally speaking, if you don't get your own way, you simply can't throw your toys out at the pram. You need to be a diplomat, you need to be able to work with others.
Looks like he takes really big smelly poos. And I like everyone poops, I get that as a book, like I poo, but I feel like his just smell way worse.
Because I think he is the least qualified presidential candidate in American history.
And he's just dumb. Like, I just find that everything he says is just like, just dumb. Why, stop talking, please.
He looks like a huge douche. Like, I just feel like I would meet him and I would be like, hey, I'm Jared. He'd be like, oh, I'm Donald. And I'd be like, wow, you're a huge douche.
Because he's a dick and a misogynist.
He thinks that women are basically second-class citizens.
Because I am a strong young female who wants to be successful professionally, I feel like we wouldn't see eye to eye, and fundamentally I feel like he wouldn't support me.
Donald Trump opposes abortions. I'm sorry, but if you're a woman, you have the right to choose what you want to do with your body.
I think Donald Trump would be bad for president because he likes to grab women by the
Because there is a difference between locker room banter and just saying stupid things. Nobody else in the history of American presidency would have got away with saying half of the things that he has said. No celebrity would, no other worldwide politician would. They would be crucified, but because it's Donald Trump, for some reason, we just turn a blind eye. Never grab a woman by the ever.
He hates Obama for like no reason, even though, and again, I'm not like too big into politics, but it seems like Obama was one of the presidents that actually knew what he was doing. He was also just very good with the public. I just always saw in media, he was always with like the Canadian Prime Minister, hockey teams, this and that. And he always just seemed like he was joking around and it wasn't all like, I'm the president, but he was just like, I'm the president, but I gotta have fun too. Like, he just seemed like a cool guy. Well, Trump's like main slogan on his hit TV show The Apprentice was, you're fired.
Donald Trump, you're fired.
That's like a negative thing. And yeah, he made it funny and he made the show funny.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
But I think a lot of people were just laughing at how ridiculous and mean he could be. Like, do you really want something like that running your country?
Because I think a lot of politicians say stuff to get themselves into power, but I think Trump says stuff just to further himself.
He's just not a good person.
Because have you seen him kissing any babies? No. No one wants their baby near that.
He wants to deport immigrants. Illegal? Yeah, but what about all those people whose parents live in America? Are they just supposed to not have their parents with them anymore? Are they just supposed to have their families ripped apart? That doesn't make any sense. You can't just round people up and send them away, like.
He wants to build a wall to keep Mexican people out of the US. Why?
Because banning Muslims is a catastrophic idea. Marginalizing people is the way to create terrorists. Instead, I think that he needs to love and support people so they don't feel pushed towards extremism.
Because I don't think a lot of other people in other countries will like him. Obviously, he's not going to have an effect on their lives, but he's going to have an effect on how America is perceived and how America interacts with the rest of the world. I think in the coming 4 years and beyond, that's going to be really important, and I don't think a buffoon like Donald Trump should be the face of a country like America.